Just keep walking it around. It's almost ready to go, I think.
I just think it would be a good thing for us to have.
Oops, you can probably pull it out right now.
Yeah, it looks like it's ready. Triumph! Well, being on the Natural Resources Commission, we obviously take a big interest in what happens over here at the North 40, particularly with the Vernal Pond, because it's a relative rarity in Wellesley, and we feel like it's a really important ecological opportunity for wildlife, but also for people, as a great potential educational tool.
There's been a group paying attention to the vernal pool. We were here in the spring monitoring to see what wildlife was hatching and things that were going on. Other people have been doing cleanups, and the core group of about 6 or 8 people got together at the end of the season, the spring season, and I volunteered to help clear some of the invasive exotic plants that are around the pond. Exotic means they came from another part of the world, they're not native. Invasive means that they grow robustly because they have no predators or pests, and they take up the space that would be normally used by native plants. So we're trying to encourage the native plants by getting rid of these invasive exotics.
Okay.
Well, this is a shrub, often planted as an ornamental called blazing bush. It can be spread by birds. Its other name is winged euonymus, and along the stem you can see the wings. We have something called a weed wrench, which is really helpful for pulling them up by the roots. It's got claws that grab a hold of the stem, and then it acts, once the claw gets a hold of the stem, it pinches it, and then you just pull it back and use it like a lever. It pulls it up. Well, we're really trying to establish a more natural area here around the vernal pool that's conducive to the wildlife that uses the pool. Wood frogs, salamanders, fairy shrimp. There's a whole host of small animals, and some that aren't so small, that totally depend on vernal pools. And with all the invasive exotics around, it's less of a natural habitat for them, so we're just trying to improve their habitat. Right now it's empty, and that's what vernal means. It means it dries up in the summer. Well, we found plenty of wood frogs this year. We're hoping, if we don't find salamanders, that maybe we can reintroduce salamanders. Yellow-spotted salamanders would normally breed in a pond like this. They spend the non-breeding season in the surrounding forest, and they're what is called ambush hunters. They just sort of sit in a hole and wait for a worm or an insect to come by and then gobble it up. Yeah, we'll be doing this again, so just keep your eye on the town's website. I think this time also the Wellesley Conservation Council advertised it as well.